Know where you are. How you doing?
A large Jimmy Brown.
Large Jim Brown, yeah.
No, it's just